students, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to explain you some important points related to C++. C++ is a high-level programming language, general-purpose programming language created by Danish computer scientist Bjarne Stroudsburg. C++ is also known as C with classes. Object-oriented programming. C++ follows object-oriented programming, which follows the concept of object. See this image where I have defined a class box, and it has three different objects. So we can say class is a blueprint and the objects are the physical entity. Whenever we define any variable inside a class, it will not hold any value. But when we create an object of the class, with the help of that object, we are able to call that variable and we are able to assign that value to the variable. That's why whenever we create an object of the class, some memory space will be allocated for the object. Here, another concept very important, which is access specifiers. Private and public access specifier you are able to see here. Private access specifier means the variables, the data members which you will define inside private variables, we are not able to call them outside the class. If we define any function inside public access specifier, we are able to call them outside the class. This is the concept of access specifier. We have three types of access specifier in C++: private, protected, and public. Now see the next point, which is encapsulation. See the image of a capsule. Have you seen a capsule? Inside a capsule, you can see many particles of medicine is there. But when we take that particular capsule, it is a one whole capsule you have to take, not all the particles. So when we talk about a class, so class is a particular one entity, but inside that class we have many data members. That means the variables which holds the data, and the methods, that means the functions which perform the calculation or what work you want to do with the help of that class. So it will be called as one single entity with many particles inside it. That's why it is called as encapsulation. This is the example of data binding. Here you say, with the help of object, I am able to call the function. This is called as data binding. We have inheritance. The next point is inheritance. Inheritance means there is an old class and a new class inherits the property of old class. That means this will increase the reusability of code. Here, animal is the base class and dog derives the class. So all the properties of attributes the animal class have, the dog class will also have all these. But dog class also have some different attributes. Next point is polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means form. So inside C++, we have, suppose we have a function and the same function is doing different tasks. So this is the example of polymorphism. We have two types of polymorphism in C++: compile time and runtime polymorphism. Compile time includes function overloading and operator overloading. Runtime has virtual functions. Compile time contains function overloading. Function overloading means we have a function, name will be same, and that function will do different tasks. That's why it is called as function overloading. Operator overloading. One simple operator, we are able to perform many tasks with the help of that operator. That's why it is called as operator overloading. Virtual function is the function. Suppose take an example of base class and derived class. So the base class contains the same functions as derived class. So whenever we try to call that function, it will directly call the base class function only. If I define a virtual keyword in front of that function which is defined in the base class. So whenever I try to call that particular function, I am able to call now my derived class function. This concept is called as virtual function. We have so many benefits and advantages of using object oriented programming, that is data security. If we define our variable inside private text specifier, we are not able to call it outside the class. This is directly says our data is secure in our class. Reusability of existing code. We are using inheritance, so derived class, all the member functions and variable we are using in our base class functions we are using in the derived class. This ensures the reusability of the code. Creating new data types. For an example, we have int a, int b. We are able to define float a and float b, char. So we are able to define these data types. But if you want to define a complex number in C++, so it's not possible. But it is possible if I create a complex class, and inside that I am able to create a new data type which is complex. That means user defined data types. So many different advantages are there using object oriented programming methodology. Features of C++. It is simple, it is compiler based, it is object oriented, and so many important features are there in C++. C++ has many powerful features which we have already seen in our video. I think you have understood all these features. If you have any doubt regarding these features, you can ask me in the comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe my video. Thank you so much for watching my video.